Hi, Namaskar. Welcome back to my show Desi Aroma. I'm going to do a dal fry today. This is a dhaba style Channa Dal Fry. So let's go and get it started. One more thing I want to add is I don't have a cameraman today. My daughter's gone to college. So I'm filming and making the food at the same time. So bear with me on this video. Let's. Okay, these are the ingredients which I need for my Channa Dal Fry. So definitely you need the Channa Dal, which is the split peas, lentil, split pea dal. This is how this looks. So I'm using a cup and a half of this, and you can see the size of the cup I'm using. I'm also going to use about a 2.5-inch ginger, a pod of garlic. I'm using 4 Roma tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes. I'm also using 4 jalapeno peppers. They were in the freezer now. I've taken them out, so they're still good. You're using 5 small onions, and I'm using a bunch of cilantro. So I'll chop all this up and I'll show you what to do with it next. Okay, so what I did was I went and washed the dal 3 times till the water ran clear, and once that was done I put 5.5 same cup of water in it, and I'm using a pressure cooker to boil this because it does much faster in a pressure cooker. Now the only thing I'm going to add is the salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of salt in it. I'm going to test later on if it's less. I can always add more to it. I can't reduce anything once it's overdone. So now you're going to close your pressure cooker and let it cook. After 15 minutes keeping it on the pressure cooker on high, I have lowered my stove. I've lowered it to about, I would say, medium. So just keep it on medium, and you'll do this for another 8 to 10 minutes, and that should be done. So we're going to go ahead and do the tadka while this is getting done at the same time. My ingredients are ready to go in the pan. As you can see, I've cut everything. I've finally chopped the onions, the ginger, the garlic, the jalapenos, and the tomatoes. I have some onion cut and kept to the side, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this later on. The only thing which I haven't cut is the green dhania, the cilantro, which I'm going to do at the end. So let's get started on putting these in the pan. Okay, my oil is hot and I'm using about 5 tablespoons of oil. Now I know this might sound like it's too much oil, but this dal does need a little extra oil. I'm using 1 teaspoon of jeera in it, so the jeera goes in. So 1 teaspoon of the sabut jeera, as that browns up a little, you add your onions. Now what you're going to do is just fry your onions till they turn nice and golden brown. Just make sure you keep on moving your onions around so they're not burning in one place. Okay, once the onion is at this stage, now this is not brown, but it has taken a little bit of color. This is when I'm going to add my green chilies, the ginger and garlic to it. Once that goes in, go ahead and mix this up too with that. And make sure it's all mixed up. Again, making sure you remove the edges which has started taking a little more color than the other onions. So there it is. Now I'm going to just wait everything to turn nice and brown, and then we'll add the tomatoes to it. Okay, you can see the onion is nice and brown now. It's real nice golden brown. What I'm going to do is now add my tomatoes to it. Now tomatoes are in, so what I'm going to do is give a quick mix to these tomatoes in the pan, and then I'm going to go ahead and add about half a cup of water to it. Now what that is going to do is just soften my tomatoes up and mix everything with that. At the same time, I'm going to reduce my flame now to slow. So I just went ahead and reduced this flame to slow All this time I was cooking this on high flame, so it was quickly done. Just mix it well up, and what we're going to do is go ahead and add now all the spices, the dry spices to it. Okay, my tomatoes are soft. Now you all remember that onions I kept at the side. I'm going to put that in now, and what this will do is give us that nice crunchiness we are looking for in our dal, because dal fry should have that nice crunchiness to it. So all that goes in there. Now I'm going to add some masalas to it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put about half and another half. So I would say about, well, looks like I'm getting out of, so about a tablespoon of dhania powder, that's ground coriander seed. And then I'm going to add another teaspoon and a quarter maybe of red chili powder. Nothing there. Here's my dhania powder, jeera powder. So I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of jeera powder, and I'm going to add now about half a teaspoon of haldi. Let's add a little bit more. So about half a teaspoon of haldi, and I'm going to just mix all this up. And what now we are doing is letting the masala fry. So the masala will fry, and that's what dal fry is all about. Once that thing fries, the oil separates a little bit, then we're going to just go ahead and add the dal to it. Okay, the masala is perfectly fried. That's all you're looking for. I'm going to now swap the pans here. The dal will come on the one which is still warm, and I'm going to go ahead and add all this masala in my dal, and just go ahead and mix that up. And as you can see, this is how your dal fry should look. I'll serve this in a second in a bowl and show you what it looks. We're going to let it just simmer for another, I would say about 3.5 minutes, so all the masala can be molded in the dal. We'll check the salt. If the salt is okay, you can go ahead and serve and eat. So here's how this looks after being cooked. I've added a little hara dhania, green cilantro on it, and it's just amazing. This is your perfect roadside dhaba style dal fry, Channa Dal Fry. Thank you again for watching my video, and please subscribe to Desi Aroma. Put your comments in, love my videos, and I'll put a lot more videos, I promise. Thank you.